a few miles from the Gulf of Mexico, tonight we are inside Tropicana Field on the west coast of Florida as MLB The Show gets set to bring you more Major League Baseball action. The long regular season comes to a close here tonight, as it'll be the New York Yankees taking on the Tampa Bay Rays. Hello again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here with my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler as we get set for what should be a good one. And Soup, we turn to you first. What will be the one thing we can keep an eye on here?
Well, one guy who's fast becoming one of the toughest outs in the game today is Evan Longoria. The third baseman followed up his Rookie of the Year campaign with even better numbers in year two. The way his arc is projecting, he may be an MVP candidate in the very near future.
All right, Dave, thanks. We'll hear from Rex in a minute, but first, State Farm shows us the starting lineup for the defending World Series champion New York Yankees. At home or away, State Farm is there. Leading things off is Derek Jeter. He, of course, will play shortstop. Then comes the promising Robinson Cano. He'll play second base. Next is the 2005 American League MVP, Alex Rodriguez. He's at third. Mark Teixeira bats fourth. He'll play first base. Behind the plate and batting next, the switch-hitting Jorge Posada. Nick Johnson will be the DH tonight and bat in the sixth spot. Behind him is Nick Swisher out in right. Randy Wynn hits eighth and left. Curtis Granderson will round out the lineup. He is in center. They'll match up against a former number one overall pick out of Vanderbilt, the electric left-hander David Price. A look there at the Rays defense as they feature a first-time Gold Glove winner Evan Longoria at third base, plus a former winner Carlos Pena across the diamond at first. And you see Derek Jeter make his way to the boxes. We are just about set for baseball. And we are underway as Jeter looks at a pitch that misses ball one. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Well, he gets a strike here, but he's going to need to bend his back a bit more to keep that pitch lower in the zone as this one progresses.
And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. Swinging a ball hit hard to third. Throw on to first takes care of Jeter, and that's the game's first out.
Leadoff man gone on the ground ball to third. Always a plus when you can start the game with a quick ground out.
Robinson Cano digs in at the plate.
Robinson Cano.
And that's on the outside corner for a strike. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
And down 0-2, what do you look for now? Another off-speed pitch?
Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Here's one hit towards the hole. Over to Pena, and that's out number 2.
Perfect start to this one so far, and to use an old football term, they'd like nothing more than a 3-and-out to get this one underway.
Alex Rodriguez will step in, leading the American League in hitting entering play today.
Now batting, Alex Rodriguez.
high in the air towards shallow right center field. Kapler is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
Nothing better for a pitcher than to get a 1-2-3 inning to begin a ball game.
Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. Now it's the Rays' turn. No score. And now the starting lineup for those Rays looks like this. And it's again brought to us by State Farm. Leading things off in left field is the dangerous Carl Crawford. Following him is Jason Bartlett, the shortstop. After that is young Evan Longoria over at third. Following him at first base is Carlos Pena batting fourth. Ben Zobrist bats fifth. He'll play second. Kelly Shopik will do the catching. He bats sixth. Gabe Kapler, right fielder, bats seventh. Pat Burrell, the DH tonight. He'll hit eighth. B.J. Upton will round out the lineup. He is in center. They'll be opposed by the winningest postseason pitcher in Major League Baseball history, the veteran left-hander Andy Pettitte. A look there at the Yankees defense, anchored by a 3-time Gold Glove winner Mark Teixeira at first and a 4-time winner at short, the captain Derek Jeter. And the left-handed hitting Carl Crawford will stand in to start the home half of inning number 1. First pitch swinging here as this is on the ground for the second baseman, Cano. And a good throw gets him, one gone.
The throw pulls him off, but that was a good job of knowing where the bag is, and he gets back in time.
Jason Bartlett will stand in. Line to left. In there, the base hit.
And let's take a look at this from our overhead camera and you'll see it. That pitch is on the outside part of the plate, but he still finds a way to pull it to left.
Evan Longoria will get his first shot at it here. Swing and a ball lifted in the air into the fairly deep center field. And a nice play as he reaches up to grab it on the run for the second out. Carlos Pena will take his cuts now. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
And keep in mind that Pettitte has an excellent move to first, maybe the best in baseball.
Grounded foul off to the right side. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll head to the second inning here in St. Pete with no score. Mark Teixeira leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Now batting, Mark Teixeira.
Now here's the first pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Boy, he's starting to hit that thing through the roof. Easy, partner.
Ball hit high to the right side, but this will get into the seats, foul. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats, foul. Hit hard towards second, and that's in there, base hit. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Not the way you want to start an inning on the mound, as he serves up a leadoff double right there.
Jorge Posada will get his first opportunity now.
The batter, Jorge Posada.
Off to the right side, should get the runner to third. Only play will be the pitcher covering, and the runner will advance to third now.
Good job of getting off the mound in a hurry and shuffling over to first to take the feed from the first baseman.
Nick Johnson stands in, and you see what he's been up to the last 3 weeks or so. He's been on a tear. And that misses ball one.
He'll sling that thing across the strike zone, but he can't nip the corner.
And the swing and ball hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Here's the 1-1. Fouled straight back. One-two pitch is a slider that misses 2-2. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Well hit, but I think he pulled it a bit too much. It's a foul ball. Another 2-2 offering. Just did get a piece of that one, so he stays alive here. Goes down and gets this one as it's lifted high into the air out to medium deep center. Upton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
Sacrifice fly in the RBI that time, as you got to figure he got the job done there.
Nick Swisher will take his first cuts of the ball game here.
Now batter, Nick Swisher.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Not a bad spot to miss. He might even go chase it out there.
Here's the 1-0. That's by him for strike one.
And pitch location has definitely been a problem for him here early on. He's got to stop leaving those pitches over the plate.
Now a swing, and there's a ball hit high in the air, deep to straightaway center field. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. So 1 run here, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Yankees are out in front, 1-0. Ben Zobrist will start things off in the bottom of the second.
Now batting,
Goes down to get the fastball there, but I don't think he got all of it, as this is out to deep center field. And in fact, will rattle against the wall now. The relay. And he'll get there as he legs out the leadoff triple.
Gets the inning off to a bang right here. Once this ball gets down, he sets his sights on third base, and he makes it in there with a leadoff triple.
Steps in now. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. And the pitch bounces off his glove, and that could be a run. Throw goes to third, but he's safe at third as he's able to scramble back.
Thought this would be enough to bring him in from third, but he didn't get a good break here and decided not to risk it.
Swing and the ball hit hard on the ground towards second. Throws low, but good hands over there by Teixeira at first as he digs it out.
Bottom line, just drive the run in. Doesn't matter how pretty it is, that's your one job. Well done there.
Gabe Kapler will step in now. Here's the first offering. And this ball will be chopped foul. Swing a hard hit ball towards the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit.
And have a look. The catcher sets the target down around the knees, but this is a good low ball hitter, and he gets good wood on this one.
So a runner on first with one out now. And here comes the powerful Pat Burrell. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
Gotta make sure at the plate you don't hit one on the ground here.
Runner on first here with one gone and a 1-1 tie. Boy, and a Reagan-era fastball that time, mid-80s, but it's called strike one.
And with Teixeira on the bag at first, that means there's a big opening on the right side here.
Pettit holds, now the pitch. Hit hard. And this is going to be a foul ball. And this one is off the glove of Posada. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second.
Yeah, this really hurt because the chance for a double play here would have really been key.
Swing and a routine fly ball out towards center. Henderson is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. B.J. Upton will be the batter. And a fastball just misses for ball 1.
And you don't want hitters to fall into that comfort zone up there, so a good idea to run the fastball in that time.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. fastball, 1-2 now. And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll go now to the top of the third. All tied at 1-1. Randy Wynn ready to go here as we begin the third.
Now batter, Randy Wynn.
And here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0. And that's over, 2-1. He pulls the string on one there, and from 2-0, he works the count back to 2-2 now. On the ground down the first base line, and Pena will take it over to the bag to record the out. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and standing in now is the dangerous center fielder, Curtis Granderson. Swing a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And this is pulled in on the run. Good concentration, and there are 2 gone. Derek Jeter will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
Ball 1. And that's in there for a strike, 1-1. Not nobody on. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Well, Matt, they're setting up inside, but this one just takes off on him, and that one had to hurt.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and set to stand in the fine second baseman, Robinson Cano.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
And that misses for ball 1.
Yeah, you're always looking to keep guys honest with fastballs on the inside part of the plate.
And he watches one miss outside, 2-0 now. Hit hard to the right. Foul. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. At the knees for a called strike, and it's back to even at 2-2.
A little bit of sinking action on that fastball.
And the slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
And now that runner on first can get a head start here with 2 out.
A look at Jeter, now the pitch. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first, but foul. Now a slider that swung on and hit in the air out toward left. And Crawford will put this one away to retire the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on base. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. All tied at 1-1. Carl Crawford will stand in. He grounded out his first time. And the first pitch to him is bounced out to Jeter at short. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Jason Bartlett will step in, a base hit in his last time. Outside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Left it up in the zone, but it's a strike, 1-1.
This thing starts at eye level, Matt, but a late break to it catches the zone.
And quick wrist here as this is yanked down the third base line. And the throw will get him at first as he is robbed on a magnificent play there.
Well, a lot of people forget that A-Rod was a Gold Glover at short, but it did take him a while to adjust at third, but he looked like he'd been playing there his entire career with that great play.
Evan Longoria will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Grounded to third. Fair to play it is A-Rod. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. Alex Rodriguez set to get things started in the next half inning. On now to the top of inning number 4. All tied at 1-1. Alex Rodriguez will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Now batter, Alex Rodriguez.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Might have just been looking at one there because that's the pitch you can normally handle.
Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. Goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And this, in fact, gets to the wall now. And he is into second base with a leadoff double. Mark Teixeira will step in. He doubled and later scored his last time.
Now batter, Mark Teixeira.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Yeah, trying to get him a chase out there, but that ball had too much tail on it.
Now here's a swing and a high pop-up, drifting into shallow right field. Zobrist will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away, one gone. The runner on second with one down now, and in steps Posada.
Now batter, Jorge Posada.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0.
Trying to backdoor him, but it stays outside just a bit.
On the corner away, a ball and a strike. Fastball called strike, 1-2. He's ready now. The pitch. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And it's through for a base hit. And the runner will score from second.
Boy, and these will eat at you as a pitcher. That's a perfect two-strike pitch. You got him to chase, but he's aboard anyway.
Nick Johnson will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
Now batting, Nick Johnson.
First pitch on the way. Off the plate and low here, ball one. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung out and missed the throw. And they got him at second on a perfect throw by Kelly Shopik.
Well, it's fair to say he's got less than blinding speed out there, and he was in over his head that time.
Swings, he shoots this one over to first. And Pena just takes this over himself, and that'll do it. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees lead it 2-1. Carlos Pena will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes.
And he hasn't been behind many hitters to this point, but he's down 1-0 here.
And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 call. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
Boy, not the kind of start he was looking for at the plate tonight. 2 at-bats and 2 strikeouts.
Then Zobrist will dig in. He crippled and later scored his first time around. And the pitch. And a ball, 1-0.
He'll look for something a little higher.
fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. The pitch. Cut fastball, and he's got to lean out of the way of that one.
And he'll need some new lumber if he goes after that.
And that's low, so a good eye there as he works to count back full. Kelly Shopik waits on deck. Grounded foul. And fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Kelly Shopik will be the batter. Lays off 1-0.
At least he's keeping that thing low. He won't get hurt down there.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a bouncing ball behind second. Going to Teixeira to take care of him, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. We played 4 full. The Yankees lead this one 2-1. Nick Swisher will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Now back, Nick Swisher.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
He got that thing falling right through the zone here.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Swing, and the ball hit hard on the ground to short. Dive, but it's just past his outstretched glove for a base hit.
Aboard with a leadoff single, and the way things are shaping up, they're going to need to capitalize on every chance they get because they might not get too many.
Randy Wynn will dig in. 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Now batting, Randy Wynn.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball back through the box. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
No wasting any time there, Matt. He gets the fastball to begin the at-bat and just shoots it right back where it came from.
Chris Granderson will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one.
Now batting, Chris Granderson.
And he lays off there, 1-0. One and one.
Just rearing back and throwing the heater by him right there.
One pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and that's through into left, a base hit.
Well, he's really painting himself into a corner with the bases loaded. He could really use a strikeout or a ground out here.
In Sonnenstein will come on in a tough spot, bases loaded and no one out. Derek Jeter will get another shot, hit by a pitch his last time. First pitch to him. Ball one.
Looks like he might be getting squeezed a little bit there.
Goes down to get the fastball there, but I don't think he got all of it as this is out to deep center field. Upton is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. And he will make it to third as he's just in ahead of the tag.
Didn't quite get all of it, but enough to get the run home. I think he'll take that.
Robinson Cano will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Robinson Cano.
And he lays off a fastball. Looked good, but it's 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. And he goes down and gets this one as it's lifted high into the air out to medium deep center. Upton is there. Let's see if they test it.
Didn't quite get all of it, but enough to get the run home. I think he'll take that.
Alex Rodriguez will dig in, 1 for 2 with a double in this one.
Alex Rodriguez.
Pitch in there for the first strike. Runner on first with 2 away. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Two is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. Now a slider hit pretty well, but he might have got under it just a bit as this is out toward deep center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And the runner will score from first.
We'll see this one more time. I think he was thinking about stopping it too, but he picked up the third base coach urging him on, so he took the gamble, and it paid off.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and here's the dangerous Mark Teixeira.
Mark Teixeira.
Down the line, but this will kick foul. From the belt, the pitch. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. Ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. And this is grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. Pena has got it, and the side is retired. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 5-1. Gabe Kapler will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th. Swinging a ground ball to first. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out. Pat Burrell will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Now batting, Pat Burrell.
Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
Yep, calling a fairly wide strike zone here.
In on the hands that time, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Boy, hard to say anything with Pettit because all of his pitches in the arsenal are good ones.
Here it comes. And a foul ball straight back. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. Now a swing, and the ball pulled down the line to third. Foul. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. B.J. Upton is on deck. Looked like a cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out.
Well, we'll see what he's looking for on the 3-2 pitch. That almost certainly would have been a strike anyway, but he just couldn't make contact here.
B.J. Upton will stride in again. He struck out swinging his first time.
Now batting, B.J. Upton.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-0 on the way. Now it's 2-0.
Yeah, trying to take back control of that inside part of the plate. That's where you want to be.
And this is fouled straight back. Here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. And this is tracked down on the run, and with that, the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 5-1. Jorge Posada will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame.
Jorge Posada.
First pitch coming. In there, and it's 0-1.
Don't think you like the call right there.
And Posada will lay off there. It's back to 1-1. Now the 1-1 on its way to Posada. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. And that misses 2-2.
Even when you're missing low with a fastball, it can still effectively set up your other pitches.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, Posada's strikeouts have been on the steady decline the past few years, but this time he can't connect with a good two-strike pitch.
Nick Johnson will stride in, grounded out his last time through.
Nick Johnson.
And this one's nowhere close as the catcher can't even get a glove on it. It's ball 1. 1-0 pitch now. On a big swing as he takes this one to the opposite field. High and deep to left center. And a terrific effort out there as he's able to chase that a long way for the second out.
One thing you can say about Crawford as an outfielder is he's got great closing speed to the baseball. He just sets his target and goes and gets it.
Nick Swisher will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. The Yankees lead it 5-1. Carl Crawford will step in, a ground-out victim his last time. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Now the pitch. Showing bunt, but he winds up taking ball 1. Grounded foul. Outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes the count now.
And this thing starts out a strike. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3. Here's the payoff pitch. On the ground for A-Rod. Oh, and A-Rod can't come up with it. But a good job of staying with it as he throws his man out.
Very close at first. Throw on its way and stop it right there. Yeah, you see that ball just got there before the foot. Nice work in the truck, boys.
Jason Bartlett will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. And the pitch. And that misses, ball 1. Now a ball hit back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Well, when you lead balls over the middle of the plate like that, you're just asking to get beat. That's too easy for the hitter.
Longoria will stride in, grounded out his last time through. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball 1-0.
Boy, they would love a double play ball right here.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a swing and a ball hit high and deep down the line in left. And this ball is a home run.
Anytime you hit the 40 home run mark, you know you've had a great year.
Carlos Pena will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. Now here's the first pitch. And this is ripped down the first base line. And Teixeira steps on first himself to record the out. Then Zobrist will get another shot, struck out swinging his last time.
The batter, then
Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
And in a close ball game, I think you let him throw you one here.
Had it 2 away from 70 pitches in the ballgame. Hit hard on the ground to short. Throw on to Teixeira is going to be in time, and with it, the inning is over. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being a home run. 7th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 5-3. Randy Wynn will dig in, 1 for 2 thus far.
Randy Wynn.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
And that one had some real zip to it.
Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. Base hit. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double. Chris Granderson will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Winds up inside for a ball, 2-0 now. away. And gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
Keeping it low, he won't get burned down there.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Here's the ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Well, as you can see, that's their fourth double of the game as they continue to hit the stuffing out of the ball here.
Derek Jeter will stand in. He drove in a run with a sac fly his last time.
The batter, Derek Jeter.
And, oh my gracious, where did that pitch miss? It's called ball one. And here's his fastball for a called strike one, and he's hitting an even 90 on the gun. Outside, 2-1. Seeing the ball headed towards the hole. And he will make it to third as he's just in ahead of the tag.
Well, that's the danger of bringing the infield in. This ball just scoots by, and that brings in a run.
Robinson Cano will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
Still nobody out, remember. Got to know where you're going to go with the ball as an infielder on a ground ball.
Runners are at first and third with none out. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. He's at 2-1.
Pitching coach will love that location.
Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3. And the dangerous Alex Rodriguez looms in the on-deck circle. Now a ground ball towards the hole. Oh, got him at first for out number 1, but on the play, another run will come in to score.
Maybe not exactly what he wanted, but the ground ball will get him an RBI.
Alex Rodriguez will stand in. He triple homer run his last time.
The batter, Alex Rodriguez.
Here's the first offering. And it's starting with one high and away for ball one. And it looked like ball two below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Maybe too much break on the slider, 2-1. One out and a runner on second base. Here it comes on 2-1. Now a swing, a hard hit grounder, and through into center field, base hit.
Well, he's got himself a single, double, and triple so far, so now he's just a home run shy of that rarest of performances, the cycle.
Randy Choate is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Mark Teixeira will stand in. He popped out in his last time. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And one of the reasons this guy's been in the bigs for so long is that he knows the importance of first pitch strikes.
Fouled back. Bonds now the pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
And this is a bad pitch to Chase down below the knees. He's got to show more discipline than that.
Jorge Posada will dig in. Strikeout victim his last time.
Now batting, Jorge Posada.
And this one runs up high, ball 1.
Might wanted to go up and get that one, but wisely laid off.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Pitch out, nothing doing. And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. Taking all the way, it's 3-1 now.
Not a bad idea to work him up and in here with that hard stuff.
Hit on the ground to shortstop. Rowan Pena is in time to get him, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. It is stretch time here in Tampa. We'll stretch with them. The Yankees lead it 7-3. Kelly Shoppett will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
Now batting, Kelly Shoppett.
Here's the first pitch to him. And this is off the corner and low, ball 1.
Try to drop one on the corner, but it misses the target.
And the heaters, he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Low, ball 2, 2-1. 3-1 now.
Up in the count here, he can look in a specific zone and try to drive something.
And he's taking here and looks at strike 2 right down the middle. And he looks at one that misses for ball 4, so the leadoff man is on here to get the inning underway.
First walk allowed as you get a look at the numbers through 6 innings so far. Not too bad.
Gabe Kapler will be the batter, 1 for 2 thus far. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
And he's got enough in the tank for another inning or 2, but he's closing in on 80 pitches now, so that's worth keeping an eye on.
The 1-0 pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And look where this pitch is, right in the happy zone. He loves that thing middle in, and he explodes right through it.
Alfredo Aceves will come in and pitch now. Pat Burrell will stand in, 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch coming. And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
And he's got to remember to pull down on that pitch, just like you're pulling the shades down.
Outside with the cut fastball there, and it's a 2-ball count. Outside with that delivery, and it's 3-0 now. Now the 3-0 pitch. And it'll just make him throw one over here, 3-1.
Just no way to even try and get extended on that fastball down there.
And he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, Matt, things are just going from bad to worse here this half inning.
B.J. Upton will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a cold strike anyway.
And remember here, as a runner at third, you better make sure the ball's hit at least past the pitcher if you're going to try and score on the ground.
Swing and a fly ball hit fairly well out to deep center field. Granderson is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run. The relay throw, and this will come in far too late. He's in there at third.
Sacrifice fly in the RBI that time, as you got to figure he got the job done there.
So we've got runners at the corners here, 1 away. Here comes the speedy Carl Crawford. Off the plate and away there, 1 ball, no strikes. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Swisher is there, and that should be deep enough to score the run.
Didn't quite get all of it, but enough to get the run home. I think he'll take that.
runner at first with 2 men out, and stepping in is the shortstop Jason Bartlett.
Jason Bartlett.
And a fastball is in there for strike one.
Yeah, not a pitch you could extend on. That's a good spot.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Now he's swinging a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And he's going to get to this thing on the run, and a fine play there will end the inning. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 7-5. Nick Johnson will step in, 0 for 2 with a sacrifice fly thus far.
The batter, Nick Johnson.
First pitch coming. And that's dead center for strike one.
Yeah, let that thing go. Still got a couple more strikes to play with.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throwing to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
That won't help the hit streak. We'll have to see if he gets another opportunity.
Nick Swisher will step in, a ground-out victim his last time.
Now batting, Nick Swisher.
And here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
This pitcher knows after all these years he got away with one there.
And he lays off for ball 1. Fastball, not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike. Grounded foul off to the right side. That's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
Yeah, he'll look for something a little higher here.
On the ground to third. Over to Pena, and that's out number 2. Randy Wynn will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game.
The batter, Randy Wynn.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Gotta bend the knees and go down and get that one.
The pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And oh my goodness, that was strike 3 right there. Man, 1 and 2.
Oh, and that looked like a freebie right there. That should have been strike 3. Keeps the inning alive.
Here it comes. Center field. Upton is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the eighth coming up. The Yankees lead it 7-5. Alonso Marte will be the new pitcher. Evan Longoria will try again after hitting that two-run homer his last time around. On the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good job of staying with it that time as he's retired. Pena will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. Set up away, but he misses with the slurred ball for ball 2. And this pitch is inside, and he can't find the zone all of a sudden. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Yeah, he was really squeezed on that last one. Posada's going to hustle out here to give him a little pat on the back.
Ben Zobrist will stride in, rounded out his last time through. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
Yeah, looking to run that thing back to the low inside corner, but that's not one guys will chase very often.
Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Runners on first with 1 down. Now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And he's able to track this one down on the run for out number 2. Kelly Shoppett will dig in. He walked and later scored last time. Here's the first offering. And he takes ball 1.
Not much you can do with a fastball there. Good eye.
Two out with the man at first. Here's the 1-0. And this pitch will miss low, apparently. Okay, it's 2-0.
Boy, he got the benefit of the doubt at the plate that time. That looked pretty good.
From the stretch. That's in there, 3-1. Runner on first with 2 away. Swung on and missed, 3-2.
And with the count full now, the runner on first should be off with the pitch here.
Fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. So they pick up no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. We played 8 full. The Yankees lead this one 7-5. Chris Granderson get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Chris Granderson.
Now here's the first pitch. And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
And Matt, that thing will turn hard like that at the end when he's really throwing it well.
And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Upton, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Derek Jeter will dig in again. He singled home a run his last time.
Now batting, Derek Jeter.
In there, 0-1. Fastball, and he popped it up. Back into short right field. Zobrist backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Robinson Cano will take his cuts now.
Now batting, Robinson Cano.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Two out, nobody on. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1.
And that's a pitch that's tough to turn around.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line hard to the left side. And this is going to be a foul ball. And a foul ball straight back. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hit hard, but just foul, and that was just about extra bases. Just does stay alive as this is fouled back. Spins and pulls this one down the line at first. And Pena just takes this over himself, and that'll do it. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Yankees lead it 7-5. Mariano Rivera is on, and he'll take over on the mound. Gabe Kapler will dig in. He singled and later scored his last time. And that misses inside, 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. Wynn has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
As a manager, you're always more comfortable when that closer comes in and gets you the first out of the inning.
Pat Burrell will stand in. Base on balls his last time.
Now batting,
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Just got to find some way to get on base here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's the pitch. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
He's just starting to dig his own hole at the plate right now. That's the second time he's struck out in the ball game. And you can see on swing track, he needs to be more selective up there.
B.J. Upton is the last chance now with 2 out here in the ninth. And that's in there for strike 1.
He's got to find a way to get on any way he can.
And, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
And they're down to the last strike here, so he'll need to fight to keep this game alive.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. And this is high for a ball, so from 0-2, he's worked it back to 2-2 now. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double. Carl Crawford will try again. 0 for 3 thus far. First pitch on the way. 0-1.
Boy, and that cutter in the hands by Mariano right there might be the single toughest pitch in all of baseball right now.
Swing and ball line down in the left field corner. Foul. 2 out here and a runner at second. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. And that misses. 2-1.
Might have been trying to overthrow that one a bit.
Goes the other way as this is down the line at third, but foul. And a foul pop behind the plate. Oh, and a great play to make the catch there, and with that fine play, the ball game is over.
Boy, and a good pitch to end this thing, if he just couldn't get enough oomph behind that swing.
Top player of the game honors for this one, and guys, I think we can all agree that this fellow right here deserves it more than anybody that took the field in this one.
Yeah, man, a 3-hit ball game for him, and a couple of those were key hits as he swung the bat very well in this one.
So that brings us to the conclusion of this one. For my colleagues Dave Campbell and Rex Hudler and all of us here at the show, this is Matt Vasgersian saying thanks for joining us here this evening. Once again, our final score. The Yankees come out on top, 7-5. This has been a presentation of MLB 10 The Show. For more, log on to MLB10theshow.com. This one's in the books, as we say. So long, everybody.